Good morning, Lower School. Welcome to our virtual assembly. Growing together, reaching higher. So it's with great pleasure I get to welcome you to our second virtual assembly. The whole world seems strange at the moment, but it just gives us a chance for 15 minutes during the week to take time to reflect and set out our goals for the week, and also to share any notices or advances that are happening at school whilst you're not attending. So in the last assembly we set out a few things to help us out. The mental health and awareness, just to remind you all that you have full access. You can email teachers, you can email info@artbolton.org, you can go onto the Sharp system and you can get help wherever you like. Just keep yourself active, make sure that you're keeping yourself working and that you've got a good structure to the day. Remember those around you, younger brothers and sisters, be good role models to those and support other family members that might need you to step up at this time. By now you should have received an email or a link to the online learning platform that we're using called Seneca. You need to log on here, remember your logon details, and then you've been sent some code so you can access all of your subjects. Now Key Stage 3 has a very specific timetable that will fill up your days Monday to Friday, and this time on a Friday is where we have our assemblies. Please make sure you log on. Your teachers are tracking who's on there and what work's been done, and there are of course prizes, which I'll talk about in a while, for really outstanding work. So if for any reason you need any support of any kind at all, you can always contact info@artbolton.org and ask your question there, and it will be sent to the most relevant person to help you. So if you're struggling to find the work online, or if you're struggling to do your homework, or you've got internet access problems, you can contact us at info@artbolton.org. If you have any concerns, worries or issues that you need support with, then of course carry on to the Sharp system, which you can get to via linking onto our school website. So as I mentioned earlier, any fantastic work that you're proud of, you can just take a picture of it on your phone and send it to us at info@artbolton.org. And if you do this, you are in the running to get an Amazon gift card. Currently we'll send you out a code for £10 so you can go on Amazon and choose anything that you like. Later on in this assembly we'll be celebrating the first winner of this prize. So today's assembly is quite poignant. The fact is that we have a set of virtues within the school, and more now than ever before these virtues really start to shine. And during this assembly we're going to look at these. We're going to look about discipline and being self-disciplined, resilience required, charity and giving, compassion for others, courage in the face of adversity, justice, honesty and humility. And we're going to unpick how we as students at Art Bolton Academy can use these to become role models to our families and within the community. Yes, using examples from current people who are standing up and being counted and acknowledging that right now they can do a lot to support the community. I'm sure you're all aware of this gentleman. This is Captain Tom Moore, who set out to do 100 laps of his gardens before his 100th birthday. He was intending just to raise a small amount of money for the NHS, but we believe currently that the money raised by this one gentleman stands at close to £30 million. You're probably asking yourself, well, why are you sharing this with us, Mr. Taylor? Why this old gentleman? Well, he really demonstrates all of the virtues that we've spoken about. He's been disciplined to get up every day and to complete his laps. He's shown resilience. His bones, his muscles at the age of 100 will really have to work incredibly hard for him to do these short journeys. He's given up his time to charity. He's giving away the money, he's not keeping it. He's showing compassion for all those that are standing up and working in our NHS. He's shown courage to get up out of his chair every day, because let's face it, at the age of 99, he could just sit in a chair and watch telly. He could just sit and be read to. But instead, he's got up out of his chair and done something about it. He's looking at justice and how doing the right thing and making sure that his actions are appropriate and role modelling to others. He's shown absolute honesty. He recognises who he is and what he can achieve. He didn't set out to a ridiculous goal. He didn't set out to run a marathon. He set out something that he honestly could achieve, but also was going to be tough for him. And this gentleman, more above everything else, has shown absolute humility. He's been on TV and he's been on a number of different media, and every time it's not about him. It's about the people he's raising the money for. It's about the work that needs to be done. It's about just playing his part in the current situation. So how does this lend itself to us then? Well, my question to you is this. In the morning when you wake up, do you have a purpose? Do you get up and set yourself a goal? You now have a school timetable. Are you resilient? Are you getting up and every day looking at that timetable and doing the work that is set for you? Are you giving your time charitably? Are you supporting others? Are you supporting younger brothers and sisters? Are you offering to do jobs to help others? What compassion are you showing to those that are still working? The police force are still out there, nurses, doctors. There are a number of people who are still working out there. Do you recognise this? Have you got the courage to get up in the morning and to look at your school timetable and complete all of the work set for you? Do you recognise that within this is the justice that you, because of your actions, will get up and will move on in your education? If you sit at home and you do nothing, then unfortunately, at the end of the day, when you come to be judged upon your work, you will unfortunately have failed. So are you getting up and working really, really hard? Are you being honest? When your family are saying, have you completed your work? Have you done your work? Are you getting everything done? Have you logged on to Seneca? Have you set up your groups, your lessons? Have you used your codes? Have you gone in and attempted the questions? Have you really put yourself forward in the best light? Being honest with yourself, waking up and saying, today I'm going to achieve these goals that I set out. Those 5 lessons that need to be completed. Are you getting it done? And finally, are you showing humility and not bragging? Bragging about anything you've done. Not going on and telling people, I've done this, I've done that, or I've helped my mum and dad. Are you just doing it without wanting to receive back? When we look at Sir Tom, what's obvious is that it doesn't matter how old you are. The fact is, getting up out of your bed and getting on with things is what is required of you right now. This gentleman, running up to 100 years of age, has done so. And all you are being asked to do is to get out of bed and to have a go at the 5 lessons that your teachers have set for you. Attempt them, log on, do your very best. That's all that can be asked of you. You can email your teachers and get support. You know this if you're struggling. There is lots of online help for you. So come on, ladies and gentlemen, if Sir Tom can do it, so can you. What's more, it's great to get together and to really give a shout out to those who've gone above and beyond. You won't be aware of this, but all of the teachers met online on Monday morning, and I really want to give a fantastic shout out to the senior leadership team at the school who set up this meeting, and there were some 70 odd people involved in this, and the way that we're approaching this online world is just amazing. The support that's going to be given to you, you're going to find fantastic over the next few weeks. And so on to the big shout out then. So the first winner of our Amazon gift card for £10 comes from Safa in year 9. Miss Crawford said the following: this design is created to reflect elements of surreal design. The strong contrasting tone is complemented by the soft blending. Great work, Safa. Now that was sent to us at info@artbolton.org, and if you've got some fantastic work you want to send to us, no matter what it is, do so and put yourself in the running to win a £10 Amazon gift card. So nothing more to say than, ladies and gentlemen, we'll meet again next Friday. Please stay safe. Remember, the Sharp system is there to support you, and log on to Seneca, check your timetable, your weekly timetable, and complete your work to the best of your ability. I hope you and your families are well, and I can't wait to see you all back again in school. Goodbye.